Do you use the internet every day?
Yes, absolutely. I use the internet several times a day for different purposes, studying, working, and even entertainment. It's basically impossible to go through my routine without it, because everything I do, from checking emails to following my study schedule, depends on being online.
What websites do you usually visit?
Most of the time I visit educational websites, like online courses or academic articles. I also check news websites in the morning, and of course I use social media platforms to stay in touch with friends and see what's happening around the world.
Do you prefer using apps or websites?
I personally prefer apps because they are faster and more convenient. They're already adapted to the phone interface, so everything loads quickly and you can access features with one tap. Websites sometimes feel slower or a bit cluttered, especially on mobile devices.
Do you use the internet every day?
Definitely. There's one app one rely on every single day, and honestly, without it I would feel disorganized. I'll talk more about it in the next part. Part 2, EQ card, 3 to 4 minutes, describe a useful app or website you use often. You should say what it is, how you use it, why you use it, and explain how it has benefited you. Hourglass with flowing sand, candidate speaks for 2 minutes. The app I'd like to talk about is Google Calendar, which I use almost every day. It may seem like a very simple tool, but for me it has become essential, especially because I manage a lot of different activities, studying English, preparing for IELTS, working, and personal appointments. I use the app mainly to organize my schedule. Every time I have something important coming up, like a class, a deadline, or even a small personal reminder, I immediately add it to Google Calendar. I also use the color coding feature, so each type of activity has a different color. For example, work-related tasks are blue, study sessions are yellow, and personal events are green. I use it because it really helps me stay disciplined. Before I started using it, I used to forget important things or feel overwhelmed with everything I had to do. But now, as soon as I open the app, I can see exactly what my day looks like and how much free time I actually have. The biggest benefit is that it reduces my stress. Instead of trying to remember everything, I just follow what the app tells me. It keeps me organized, punctual, and more productive. Honestly, it has improved my daily life, and I don't think I'll ever stop using it.
Why do you think apps have become so important in daily life?
I think apps have become essential because they save time and make tasks extremely convenient. Instead of doing things manually, people can get information instantly, track habits, manage finances, or communicate in seconds. Also, apps are personalized, they adapt to your preferences and help you create routines. This level of efficiency simply didn't exist before.
Hey there! I'm offering you a 10% discount today on my full IELTS course, which covers all four skills: speaking, writing, reading, and listening. With this course, you'll learn to write strong essays, speak with confidence, and understand complex texts. I'm here to help you reach a passing score and move closer to your professional goals in English. Don't miss this opportunity. Enroll now and get 10% off. You'll find the link in the description below. Start working toward your IELTS goals today. Take your English to the next level. Check the description for the course link. All right, now let's continue with the video. Do you think older people find it difficult to use modern apps?
Yes, in many cases they do. Most apps are designed with younger users in mind, so older people might struggle with too many icons, menus, or technical terms. However, I also think the situation is slowly changing. More apps now include simplified versions, voice commands, and tutorials, which help older users adapt more easily.
What problems can people face if they rely too much on apps?
One obvious problem is overdependence. People might lose the ability to do certain tasks on their own, like remembering appointments or navigating without GPS. Another issue is privacy, because many apps collect personal data. And finally, spending too much time on screens can affect mental health, especially if people use apps for entertainment rather than productivity. One obvious problem is overdependence. People might lose the ability to do certain tasks on their own, like remembering appointments or navigating without GPS. Another issue is privacy, because many apps collect personal data. And finally, spending too much time on screens can affect mental health, especially if people use apps for entertainment rather than productivity.
How do you think apps will develop in the future?
I believe apps will become even more integrated with artificial intelligence. They'll anticipate what users need before they even ask. For example, an app might suggest the best time to study based on your energy levels or recommend activities depending on your mood. I also expect more apps to merge into multifunctional platforms, so everything can be done in one place.